What is up, Turtle Gang? It is your boy Dolly back in the house. What is good? Sorry I'm a little late. I had to redo some stuff with my computer, so it took me a few minutes, but I am here. It is good to see everyone jumping in the room. Hello, PJ. Hello, Team Rose, Sassy, Debbie. All you guys, already 200 of you here. Make sure y'all hit that like. Of course. Okay, listen. I just heard some crazy news. It's not really quite in the title, but it's something I do want to talk about. Because, man, Dolly is a huge Tiger King fan. There ain't many kings left. There's the Turtle King. There's the Tiger King. There's the damn Scorpion King. Okay. So it's good to be amongst the kings. Okay. But let me tell you something. Remember how I said you don't want to fuck around in Virginia because you will find out. Okay. Remember, just the other day I was talking about, I watched this documentary on Doc, the other guy from Tiger King, the one that Joe Exotic kind of looked up to. And remember, Joe Exotic was saying, man, I'm telling everything. I'm telling it all. Okay. I'm telling everything. Well, anyway, Doc got arrested and he has been charged with animal trafficking, right? Trying to buy illegal tigers in Virginia. And his ass is sitting in jail in North Carolina. Okay, so now Doc is locked up. Now, look, my whole thing about this dude wasn't nothing to do with tigers. To me, he is the big P word. Okay, boop, the big P word. He preys on small children, right? Young girls from young ages. He's a groomer. Okay, is what I like to consider him as. He wows these little young girls with these tigers. He gets them into his cult. Next thing you know, he's sleeping with kids, having kids. I mean, it's just crazy, right? The dude, he deserves to be locked up under prison far as you could humanly get this man, okay? I said it from the very beginning. I was like, yo, this dude needs to be in prison. How is he getting away with this? Well, he's locked up now. And it ain't looking good for him, okay? And speaking of not looking good, okay? The people in the submarine not looking good. They're down to 32 hours, last time I looked, of oxygen. Now, that's if the bitch hasn't sunk and got a hole in it and filled with water already. Okay? They're down to 32 hours of oxygen. Now, the dude from The Simpsons did go out on this same vessel. He went down there. He went to the damn Titanic, the writer of The Simpsons. He said when he knew he got on that damn thing, that it could be it. That could be the whole damn show, the whole damn ball game, folks. Okay? Even when you get on it, you got to sign a waiver. Okay? And he says on the first page of the waiver, it says you may die at least 3 times on the first page of the waiver. It's just like anything you do super, super dangerous. There's that chance you could absolutely die. Okay. Just like when there's a possibility you jump out of a plane, that parachute might not open, you could die. You go bungee jumping, you jump, that cord could break, you could die. So when you take a chance, ain't that right, Lolo? You could die. That's why Lolo don't do a whole bunch of skydiving. You know what I'm saying? She don't really like submarines or nothing like that because you could die. And she don't want to die. She's a smart dog, right? Not only that, they paid $250,000 to go to a watery grave, okay? But I'm praying for them. Now, here's the thing. This is the good news in this. If that sub was to experience problems, it has a system that should make it automatically surface, okay? So say they got down there, something got wrong, but if it's stuck on the Titanic and they can't get loose or something, they maneuvered something wrong, zigged when they should have zagged, and they named 5 of the people that's up there, okay? One of the dudes is a dude that wrote the book on the Titanic. He's a historian on the Titanic. He is actually trapped down there. It's crazy that you spent your life studying the Titanic and you about to die at the fucking Titanic, right? That is Wow, 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 wow. Prayers for those people. And I'm saying it don't look good, but here's the thing. If it automatically surfaced, now here's where we go into something crazy. In the area is so big that they're doing an underwater search. They're doing above water search just in case this sub has already surfaced somewhere in the ocean and they just can't see it. Okay. I don't know how it could surface that far away, underwater currents. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a underwater expert, but they're saying they're searching like a 4,000 square mile radius for this damn thing with stuff on the surface of the water, things underneath the water, looking for sonar, different things. And I was watching some people that was like stuck at sea for like 48 days, but I'm sure they're going to have everybody out searching for these people. But if they're underwater, they got 30 hours left. Okay. It's a lot of money to go die. All right. I ain't lining up anytime soon to go jump on no damn submarine. Okay. I know now not to try to buy no endangered species. Okay. You learned that in Virginia. Don't buy endangered species, guys. Okay. They will put your ass in jail. Doc, all that grooming young ladies is coming to an end. Thank God. All right. It took years. I can't believe that man did that for all them years. And some people can just get away with these crimes that should put you away for the rest of your life and do it for so long, blatantly out where everybody can see it, not try to hide it, anything. And then when you do go down, it's not even for that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for the years that you took advantage of young ladies under the age of shit. Let's just say some of them were under 15. You ain't going to jail for that. But karma has a way of biting you in the ass. Ask Joe Exotic, okay? Now, I did hear that they overturned Joe Exotic's attempted murder thing on Carol Baskins. I'm not 100 on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. But that would be good. Then he would just be facing the years for the, Tigers. And maybe you could possibly get out one day, paroled. Let Joe out, man. Let Joe out. He wasn't grooming kids, okay? And he would have been able to feed his tigers, and he wouldn't have been so crazy if it wasn't for that damn Carol Baskins, okay? Anyway, guys, this is the link to get up in the chat tonight. That was just some of the things I wanted to throw out there and discuss that, has been having my attention today was Doc going to jail, the damn submarine. Of course, tomorrow I'm going to be talking more about the guy that killed his 3 kids. That's horrible. But I'm going to be doing that on my true crime channel along with some other stuff that's going on. But this is the link to get into the room tonight. Let's chop it up. I want to see some of my turtles. Here you go, mods. Copy this link so I don't have to keep posting it. And that is the link right there to get into the StreamYard to hang out with me and Lolo tonight, okay, as we take a venture through space and time and all that good stuff. Ain't it right, Lolo? Okay, the last 4 hours, there have been banging sounds every 30 minutes. Okay, so if you know something on this, come up and let us know because I haven't heard that.
Oh, my God.
What's up, Paper Cut? Tina!
Hi. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Chet.
You want to go out on the sub, Tina? I hear they got you can get good deals right now. They're doing a 2-for-1.
2 for 1 for what?
Go out on Submarine. They're running a special. Buy one, get one free.
You're joking. Because it's
I'm
down.
definitely.
People might be dying.
I
It's
know.
so sad. It's so scary.
I hope and pray the best for them. I honestly, because I heard that the ship could have surfaced, right? It has an automatic thing on it that if it gets any trouble, that it could surface. So these people could possibly be on the top of the water right now.
Oh, wow.
And still lost, though, which ain't good because they're still in the middle of the damn ocean.
Right. Where did you hear that? Like, was it on the news?
Yes, it was on the news. I watched people talk about the boat and the craft that it had a thing on it that if it was to get in trouble, that it would automatically surface. Okay. Wow. So, and I don't know if it did surface, but it seems like if it would have surfaced, If it goes down, see, I don't know how far it has a mother vessel that it carries that out there. So,
Okay.
and then they drop it down, and then from my understanding, it's 2-hour journey from the surface to the bottom, and they lost contact at about a 1 hour and 40-minute mark. But here's the thing, Tina, the person that went down, the writer of The Simpsons, when he went down, they lost communication.
Wow.
And he was okay. He made it back. But they had lost communications with the top when he was down there. So, I mean, it seems like they would fix that problem before they took other people down where they're losing communications. All right,
So,
in the back, we got Ray and the Ruby Pearl Glamper.
hi, ladies.
Hello, how are you?
Good. I have a question, Jimmy, though. So when you brought up The Simpsons, you weren't joking. It was the writer, the guy that wrote The Simpsons is down.
One of the writers from The Simpsons.
Oh my God.
He went on it 11 months ago. He went on it. He went down and seen the Titanic. He went and did the whole little tour thing.
Okay.
And he was down there, he said, for 20 minutes, taking pictures of the Titanic and video. And he knew getting on it, there was a possibility he could die.
Wow.
And everybody that got on that boat, they knew there was a possibility they could die.
Wow.
Dolly, Tina, I don't mean to cut you off. I sent you a message of 2 boys went missing.
Where'd they go missing at?
Like Gray's Landing, there between City Crossing and Hazelhurst, Georgia. But they have been found, so you can just
awesome. Well, that's good.
Found alive?
Take that out your message thing.
Yeah, usually when people say they've been found, Tina, that means they've been found.
Well, it could have been dead, but she would have been more down about it. Right?
Yeah, she would say, well, they were found deceased or something. I don't think she would have been found. They were found in pieces, Tina. Little pieces. Pieces.
I want to show something that I've been meaning to show for a week. And I keep
Lord.
Destiny Rose, who's in chat, made flyers for when I was going to go to Tennessee with the rest of you. And I mean, isn't that nice? She made these.
Yeah.
And printed them the whole 9 yards. And then these little things to pass out. So when
pass them out where you at. You never would know where summer could be in Washington.
Exactly.
Well, I was going to do it in Virginia Beach because it's closer to the south.
I would do it where you're at.
You can do it anywhere.
I really would put it up in your town, Tina, because
in Washington,
like Dolly said,
you never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody should put one up in their state, wherever you're from. If you get a chance.
But I was going to pass most of them Virginia.
No, well, she didn't go missing in Virginia. She went missing in Tennessee.
I understand that, but Virginia in the South, right?
No, I would do it.
Virginia's the South.
It's a state away, isn't it? Is it one state away?
It's a bordering state. Yes, it's a bordering state.
But yeah, you're right. I can do it. I'm going to the mailbox to mail Demetrius's soap, so I'll stick one in there, right? I'll stick a flyer in there and stuff like that.
Your grocery
the store, Walmart.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
How are you doing tonight, Tina?
I'm okay. I had a scare though. It was really weird.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I had a scare with my health. I contacted Becky. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay. I contacted Becky, Wicked Sticker Becky, really quickly and said, I'm going to call the ambulance because for the last 3.5 hours, I felt dizzy, but not the kind where you're losing balance, the kind where your brain feels like it's moving, but it's not. And I thought, okay, I need to eat. I got 9 hours sleep today. I mean, I slept till like 4:30 from 4 in the morning. So whatever that is, 9.5 or whatever that is. Is that 11? I don't know. I got plenty of sleep. I ate something. I thought maybe it was because I hadn't eaten something. I drank something and it wouldn't go away. And then I was talking to my ex on the phone because he found out he had sepsis in his mouth for a whole month and didn't even know it over an infected tooth, pus came out and everything when he had it pulled. His glands were swollen, his face, his eyes were closing. I said, Joe, why didn't you call the ambulance? Don't they have an ambulance in that teeny little town of Cooley? And that's all I'll say. And he said, yeah, but you know, I'm kind of old school. So anyway, he drove himself at 6 a.m. He got
Tina, your story went right and a left.
Oh yeah,
Get back down the path to you, Tina.
You're right. I'm sorry. That's okay. So what happened was I called the paramedics and I was crying at that point because Joe had said, are you having a stroke? And that didn't really dawn on me because I'm on all my medications. So then I started getting panicked and I'm like, started crying. I got my shoes to the door. I got my phone. I made sure my charger. They come in and they're quick, stick the thing on my finger. And they said my oxygen was fine. My blood saturation was fine. My blood pressure was fine, which apparently was 130/80, which is high. But
you
not every.
You got anxiety.
That's what they said. But then they said, did you take your medication yet? And I said, no, I kind of take that at night. I'm on a true crime channel. I'm up pretty late. I take it at night. But I told them I've been on this medication. I won't say what it is for 20 some years. I know when I'm having anxiety. It wasn't that. When I stepped into the closet to get my meds, because I keep them in separate bags before I fill up the pill boxes, Shaylin saw me and I kind of dipped to the left like I was going to almost fall down. She goes, Mom, you almost fell. So then I was getting really scared. So then anyway, after calling Joe back and letting him know that they said I was fine, he told me that the medication that I'm on for my tremors, because my face doesn't move quite as it used to go like this in the beginning. Now it does it a little bit, so it's helped. That's a blood pressure medicine. It actually is the number one thing on it, which I didn't know. So I'm on that plus another one that Jimmy's on. So I'm taking 2. And I mean, I have a good doctor and all, but anyway, I'm going to call him tomorrow and say, look, maybe I should just be off the other and stay on the PROP one. And do you know what I mean?
So what did the paramedics tell you, Tina?
They said I'm fine, but I'm telling you, like, well, I'm fine now, but I just, you guys, it was really weird. Like I've never.
I know, anxiety's terrible. It sounds like anxiety, Tina. Anxiety's terrible. It comes and goes, and you think you're dying, and you ain't dying.
Then it just comes out of the damn blue because it felt like I've never had vertigo, but I know people that have. It felt like something like that, where you're not falling over physically, but your brain feels like it's moving a little bit. It's weird.
Do you have to take both of yours in the morning, or you should take one in the morning and one at night? Because I'm on that. And
have you checked like your blood sugar and things like that?
One in the morning and one at night.
Well, I take all my meds together, usually with my soda in the evening, boom, 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 before the show starts. And my blood sugar, how do you check that? You have to have your blood drawn, right? Because I do that every 6 months, Jimmy. I get my cholesterol checked. I mean, it used to be really high, you guys. It used to be 250, and now it's like 110 or something. It's really low. So these things are working for me. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I was just like giddy with glee. But
all right, Tina, you ain't gonna die. You're gonna be all right.
No, I'm fine. So, but that just happened before your thing said it was going.
Somebody said something about there was a tapping on that sub. Who said that earlier in the chat? I was just curious.
Oh, yeah.
Have they been hearing noises coming from the sub? Does anybody know if that's truthful or not?
Yes,
I talked about that today on my show, the stuff with the Titanic, and that is something that has been recommended by another professional that they should do if they are trapped underneath there and they're still alive, that they should beat on the windows and stuff because it sends an echo and transmitters can pick up those echoes.
That's what I was telling you the other night when my son.
As far as I know, though, they haven't heard anything. So.
No, they've not heard anything yet.
I think I read today that tomorrow they run out of oxygen, don't they?
They got 30 hours an hour. They got about 29 hours left.
Man.
Less than, they got less than a little over a day's oxygen left.
All right, I have another question.
If the ship didn't spring a leak, if it sprung a leak, they dead.
Right.
Okay, but what if they're at the surface right now? Can't
then
they?
They're alive.
Somebody would have found them by now.
Can't they open the capsule up though and
sit on top? Shut, from my understanding.
Oh, they can't get out.
Yeah, they're shut in from the outside. They cannot get out. They're shut in from the outside. I do know that.
So even if they're surfaced, they're still surfaced in that capsule.
Exactly. Yeah.
They can't get out. That's what I didn't know.
Yeah, and if it's airtight, on the inside to go underwater, even if they surface and they can't get air, they're still an airtight capsule.
Y'all, I'm claustrophobic. I have a panic attack just thinking about them people.
See what I'm saying? If air can't get in it, so water can't get in it, then you can't get no air in it. Even if they surfaced, how would they get? They would still suffocate to death.
Wow, is that Japanese or is he
and
Japanese?
If they're trapped under the water, it's freezing cold down there.
39 degrees is the temperature of the water down there.
Yeah.
You guys said yesterday, or you did, Jimmy, that it was a Japanese guy and his son. Was it Japanese? Not that it matters, but is that boy young or at least 18? I suppose you have to be 18 to be on a vessel like that, right?
I don't know if there's any kids on it.
Yeah,
I know it's there's some billionaire on there.
Billionaire and his son, like from China or Japan or somewhere. And so I've been curious.
I originally heard something like that, but when they named the 5 people today, they didn't name nothing about no kid.
Oh, okay.
They named, I think there's more than 5 people up there, but they named 5 of the people that's up there. I think there's 6 in there.
Yeah. You got the captain and 5 people.
I don't have a problem with the science people, the scientists and stuff, visiting the wreckage and, all the artifacts that they've brought up and everything. But I don't think it's something that the general public should be able to do. To me, it's creepy. And it's just like if I went to the cemetery and dug up somebody's grave.
Thank you.
It just,
even if they found that sub, they couldn't get it up to the surface because they have no way of getting down that far.
They could drop
military.
They could drop.
No, military can't go down that far.
There's
4 subs in the world that can go down that far, and then they'd have to transport.
Well, they're talking about the Navy getting involved, and my son-in-law's in the Navy.
I heard it was a thing of logistics and in timing, but the timing is so bad of it that they can't get what they would need in place in the amount of time these people would be dead.
If it started to leak, it would implode. That thing would implode and they'd be dead in like a fraction of a second.
Wow.
Yeah, especially because they lost contact at an hour 40 some minutes. So they were at least a mile and a half down.
Hour 45.
Hour 45. Well, still they were a mile and a half down.
Hey, man. But no, my son was in the Navy, and they can go down that far. On the little ones, even NASA has them.
Well, from what I heard was that there was only like 3 or 4 other submersibles that could go down that far.
Yeah, but what about unmanned?
Yeah, you could get a rover down there.
If they could,
you can get those kind of machines down there. Those are the ones that have found it all before.
Yeah, but all they would have to do is find it and then anchor something, drop something from the surface to hook to it and start snatching that bitch up, craning it up.
Hook on it, to hook to.
Yeah, I'm sure there is a hook on it because they had to lower it somehow.
No, they skidded off the back of that mothership on a ramp.
Oh, so they didn't lower it.
They skidded off the ramp on a little barge, and then the barge tips it into the water. That's how they release it.
Yeah, it looks small. I was thinking when you go visit the Titanic, you would be on like a big military sub that looks like, a damn, it's nuclear powered. No, they on some shit. It looks like it was built in the backyard.
Our nuclear powered subs only go down 900 feet, which is like 1/15 of where they're at.
All right, we got Miss Ann in the back, and we got Selena. What's up, guys?
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Miss Ann.
Thank you for having me back, Dolly.
And
Hey, guys, I was
February.
just reading up on the submarine thing. The Navy rescue cannot go down that far.
Yeah,
That work right now with the Navy.
What about the one at NASA?
It didn't say anything about NASA. It just mentioned the Navy. But it did say that they were hearing the banging every 30 minutes or so. But
Who
they
said
haven't
that?
been
Where
banging
did-
since Monday.
Where have they said that?
Bang.
Where did they say they hear him banging at?
At the spot where they lost contact with it.
Okay, and I haven't heard that on the media. Has any media reported that?
Yeah, I was just
Well, I'm
over.
reading it off of News 7 page.
Okay, News 7 page.
I was just over on Tattoo Angels, and she was replaying some of the news channels. I didn't pay attention what news channels, but here reading about it because that was the first I've heard about all this. And
There's
yeah,
a
so it's
Pakistan
sad.
businessman with his 19-year-old son.
19.
Yes,
And why he would take his son on that thing, he's crazy.
billionaire.
And did I read? Am I right? Was it
What money can buy?
200,000
True.
All right,
that they
let's
paid to
see.
go down there?
They paid $250,000 to go down there.
Whoa!
Ridiculous.
They could
That's
have.
crazy. That's
They
crazy.
could have
You ain't
built a
lying.
home
It's
there.
crazy and wild.
I wouldn't pay $1.
Scary.
Oh.
I wouldn't go if you offered me for free ride.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I
No
wouldn't
way.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't do it either. I'd be too scared.
You
Knowing it's that
imagine
far down there and not knowing what's down there other than the Titanic.
Now, if it was somewhere people could save me, and if there was problems, I knew
Yeah.
people could get to us and things like that, I would probably go into a sub in shallower water, but I damn sure wouldn't go 2 miles into the ocean like I'm
no.
damn Aquaman.
Yeah, I went down in this thing. I don't remember where I was. I may have been up in the Ozarks or somewhere, but I went down in this like ball thing that went down underneath the water, and it was really cool.
Mhm.
I wouldn't do that.
Me neither.
The
But
past
what if they
I wasn't cramped in no.
That
I wasn't cramped in no little bitty submarine with 5 other people. I mean, this was like
Canada,
standing room.
a Titanic expert, was also on the sub. These are some of the
Yes,
last
Still
images
named
of the
David.
submersible.
Hey guys, hold on for 1 second.
Sorry.
All right, too much chaos, too many people talking at one time. Okay,
Mhm.
everybody one at a damn time, people.
I almost
That's gonna
the mad.
All right. So hold on, give me a second. I'm pulling up some stuff now. Y'all can hear that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. This is something recent that was just on the sub.
The U.S. and Canadian Coast Guards have launched an all-out search with planes and ships and buoys equipped with sonar. The ocean at that point is about 13,000 feet deep in that area. And as of yesterday afternoon, officials estimated the passengers might have had somewhere between 70 and 96 hours worth of air left if the sub is still intact. Now, this was a sightseeing expedition that cost $250,000 a person.
Okay.
The passengers included.
I seen some red stop signs. Link. Okay, right here, Dumpling. Here's the link. All right, let's see. All right.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What if they got into like international waters? Do you think that they could have been, taken?
No, I doubt it.
No, because you would have to have something that can get down that deep. All right, Dumpling's
the
here.
mothership up there.
What's up, Dumpling?
I want to talk about the submarine too.
Oh, you want to talk about the submarine, huh?
I wonder where people are saying they heard knocking.
I don't know. I'm looking for the most recent thing.
Airplane.
I heard her.
Guys, if you ain't talking, please mute, okay? Because there's a lot of background noise and shit going on. If you ain't talking,
I
mute.
just pulled up an article of an airplane that's heard sounds from one of the buoys they dropped. And they relocated their ROVs to that area to try to search for that sound.
Okay, so they dropped something from a airplane, and they
dropped buoys to search for subs. So they dropped buoys around, and they listened for acoustic sounds, and then it transmits it to the airplane.
Gotcha. And they heard something.
Mm-hmm.
I watched videos today of an expert that was recommending.
Okay, the BBC is reporting it. Refocus after noise heard. You are absolutely correct. Let me pull this back up on the screen. I'm going to close this pop-up before my computer gets a virus. All right. So basically, who was making all the clicking noise in the back?
Who do you think? Ice cream.
Mab, are you eating ice cream again? Put that damn spoon down, Mab. Okay, put the damn spoon down. That will drive me absolutely insane. I'll be calling.
My mic turned off.
You guys, we're all supposed to put our mics on when we're not talking, not just some of us, all of us.
Yes.
And all of us. And you've got to do it too.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Hang on.
The
My mouse is not. There we go.
Yeah, because it's just going to be like nuts with everybody having a whole bunch of background noise. So I'm going to kick into this video real quick. Let's see what it says. U.S. Coast Guard, Canada P-13 aircraft heard the sound which U.S. Navy experts are analyzing. Underwater experts have been relocated to explore the source. All right. Okay, let's play this video. Is this a commercial? Wait, this is advertisement. So we got 3 seconds. Hold on.
The search operation has been running through the night, and we know there are two main elements to it. They've deployed aircraft from the US and from Canada as well to scour the surface of the ocean to look for any signs that the vessel might have actually managed to re-emerge after it began its dive on Sunday morning. Then the other thing they're doing is dropping sonar buoys onto the surface of the ocean. That's to detect any activity underneath the water. They can listen to a depth of 13,000 feet, which would be deep enough to listen down to the seabed where the wreckage of the Titanic lies. Now, step one is, of course, trying to find the vessel. Step two would then be trying to recover it. And many believe that if it is deep underwater, that is going to be extremely difficult. What the US Coast Guard has said is that if that is the eventuality, they'll be working with the US Navy, the Canadian Navy, and the private sector as well to see what might be possible.
Okay. All right. So they heard a noise. That's better than no noise. That's a little bit of hope. All right, y'all anybody can unmute one at a time.
Now they don't know if it's knocking or not. It's just a noise. It could be a whale or whatever.
Yeah, but wouldn't they know a whale, the sound of a whale?
They're analyzing it now.
Okay.
Even if they find them, I have a hard time believing they're going to be able to coordinate some way to hook up to that sub and bring it back. with the oxygen.
Yeah,
They
this
have
is
less.
not an easy mission.
Can't they just float their? Can't they float their ass over it and drop a big ass magnet down there and just grab it?
Like Adventures with Purpose? No, I don't think so. That's 12,000 feet underneath the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah,
The
but
little
I mean,
boat would be swamped by the waves.
so what are they going to? I mean, they're just doomed then, basically,
Yeah,
unless they surfaced.
right.
That's a stinking nightmare,
Well,
y'all. I have
And
nightmares.
then, like I said, if they surface and they can't open the capsule, they're still doomed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
because if they can't breathe if they can't get air underwater, they ain't gonna be able to get no air trapped in it. It's airtight. Unless they have something. Yeah, unless they have something they can open when they're in there that would unseal it. But I doubt they have
window.
How did they go down there and?
I heard they're bolted in it. They have a door like an airplane, and when you get on it, they bolt the door shut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bolted from the outside.
17 bolts from the outside.
So even if it's surfaced, if they don't have a way, maybe they do have something in it for an air hole. I would hope, if they do have to surface, you'd be surfaced and trapped in something you still can't breathe in.
How did they get down there to collect things off the Titanic?
Well, they've used submersibles and different things over the years. I don't know. I've watched a whole lot of documentaries about the Titanic because I had this crazy idea that my oldest daughter is a reincarnated soul from someone who died on the Titanic. So I've studied a lot about the Titanic, and but they've used submersibles and just different equipment since they found it in the 80s. First found it, and then James Cameron, and then went down.
Unmanned stuff down there. I've seen them have unmanned stuff down around the Titanic, but as far as people down there in subs, I haven't seen that.
I think that was from Woods Hole, oceanographic place over there in Massachusetts or something, that found it and did the documentary and shit.
I remember they tried to raise
it. Back in 1985 when they found it.
Didn't they try to raise the Titanic at one part of it, and didn't part of it break?
Yeah.
There was a movie made about called Raise the Titanic.
I must be from Parallel Universe because I remember in my life they tried to raise the Titanic. You telling me that never happened?
There was a movie called Raise the Titanic, Dolly.
Okay, I feel like I'm in a parallel dimension right now. I swear at some part of my life they tried to raise the Titanic, part of it broke.
They did.
It was a movie.
Let me Google it.
It was a movie, Dolly.
No, they did go down there with cranes and stuff to try to.
I could have swore they tried to surface the Titanic.
They did.
And they ran into problems and the ship broke.
Mm-hmm.
It was already broke.
When it got down there.
Hold on, let me ask. Hey Alexa, 2,600 feet away. Have they ever tried to raise the Titanic?
In 1996, they tried.
And 1914.
I live in a parallel universe. I'm not from this reality.
In 1914, they tried to raise it with magnets.
You guys gotta wait.
I'm in the Marvel universe or something. This is.
Nobody's waiting.
I swear to you,
people are saying.
I can remember them trying to raise the Titanic. Right? Why is this? Alexa just said that the Titanic has never been. They never tried to raise it, and they never will. Why would they never will? How does it know? Alexa know it will never. They will never try to raise the Titanic.
Well, they never will.
They've already determined that it's impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
They wasn't it back in the 90s?
Why the hell would they want to?
It's grave digging.
So deteriorated now that when you touch it, it falls apart. There's a special bacteria that's eating all this iron out of it.
Right.
But they did try to raise it. I mean, I'm with Dolly on that. I remember.
I thought I remembered them trying to raise
Well,
the
I
Titanic.
remember the movie Raise the Titanic.
Okay, maybe I'm tripping. Mandela effect. Maybe I live in an alternate
It's
reality.
that Mandela effect shit,
Maybe
Dolly.
a Large Hadron Collider smashing atoms together and twisted my reality. I don't know, but I swear to you, I remember them trying to raise the Titanic and part of
I
it.
do too.
Because I grew up in the era of Oscar Mayer and the Bernstein Bears and all that stuff. So
I mean, I know that sounds weird. I mean, but
stuff.
I don't know. I don't know if people living in different realities. Sometimes I feel like YouTube's a different reality.
Yeah.
They
I
raised
live in my own reality, I can tell you that.
Someone's talking and then someone else starts. Can we possibly let people finish what they're saying and then start talking, you guys? I can't even hear, and I'm up here. The chat's
I can drop
down.
down.
I'm up here. Okay. Now I'm scared to talk. Don't hit me, Tina.
They tried to raise the Titanic.
With the cat one.
That nobody's letting anyone finish to the end of their sentence, because I'm sitting here listening mostly because I don't know much about this Titanic stuff, and Jimmy's barely done and the Ruby's in there, and then before Ruby's done, Lorraine's saying something, and then Selena. You can't, and so the chat, they're just going to get upset, and we've got to try to remedy this. We got to at least try.
I'll be the mediator.
How about only Dolly talk? No, I talked all day. No, I only did a stream for 30 minutes a day. I was lazy.
In 1996, in
Now,
1996, they tried to raise a section of the Titanic.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Of the outer hull that originally comprised part of the wall of the first class cabins on deck C, extending down to deck D. But
okay, well maybe I ain't from a parallel universe then.
I have an idea. It's just an idea and it may not work. We could all be on mute, and then when somebody unmutes, Jimmy, you call on him. You say, okay, Mab. And then when he's done talking, he mutes. And then the next person that wants to talk.
If you're an avatar, how do I know when you want to talk?
What? No, the little unmute thing. It doesn't show on your end. It doesn't.
Okay, talk, Dumpling. She's got her hand raised. See how easy that is?
All right, we'll all raise our hands. See, that's better. Better idea.
It was just
a suggestion, but we can't. What about the Ruby Pearl Gland? How are we going to know when they want to talk? They have to blink their avatar.
No, don't they
drop down if I need to?
No, it's not that. Can't you see, like I can see, Jimmy, the little mute button? You can't see that?
Yeah. Huh?
From the panel? Like right now, I'm obviously not on mute. Now,
can I see when you're muted and not muted? Yeah, I can see when you're muted and not muted. Barely do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When we unmute, we want to talk, and you call on us. Something like that. I don't know.
But okay. No, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I know.
If you want to talk, blink your avatar. That'd be work. Pink, bink, you know what I'm saying? And then if you're not, raise your damn hand, and then I'll be like, hey.
It's just an idea. Okay.
But like I said, last I heard they had, what was it? They ain't got but a day left of air if they're underwater. And like Mab said, if that ship leaked, it would implode on itself because of the water pressure. So, but like I said, with them hearing a noise, that is a good sign.
Yeah, if they're in the water column still and they're not all the way down at the bottom.
Yeah, because then
there's a lot of the currents around there. So if they're in the water column, they don't have any way to stay stationary. They could be miles away by now.
They said there were 5 to 6 foot waves today.
And don't they got motors on that thing to steer it around, of course, right? Well, why would they get
those plastic motors? tiny ones.
What is that banging noise?
Hmm.
I just heard something bang. Yeah, they got little motors to steer the damn thing around.
Yeah, they got really weak, small little motors that you could turn it around and maneuver it, but nothing heavy duty.
Huh. I don't know. I don't never. Well, they should have thought about that before they got on that boat. You know, that there's a possibility you might come back. That's a little too extreme for me.
I don't know if they've ever checked that hull for cracks or leaks or anything in the 25 dives that they've done so far with it. But the Navy does that. They check for micro cracks and stuff like that. But if you don't have a professional regulatory system to check it, then it goes unchecked and shit like this can happen.
Where do they think it is right now? Around what area? Do they know?
Where are they? They're above the Titanic, 900 miles from Canada.
Oh.
Yeah, because it said they had the U.S. government and the Canadian government in the search efforts for it.
Yeah, they're off the coast of Newfoundland.
Yeah.
They supposed to build a sinkable ship, and that bitch goes down on day one.
Wow.
Hey, Dolly, your sister's... Oh, sorry. Your sister said she thought they tried to raise part of it and it snapped too. I think both of y'all heard the same story growing up or something.
Maybe that's what I thought too, that they tried to raise it and it broke, and they were just like, all right, F it, we can't get it up. All right, go ahead, Miss Ann.
That's what I was trying to say a while ago, because I just came off Tattoo Angels and she was playing news clips, and there was something that was said that they tried to raise the Titanic and it broke in half. So yeah, that's what I was trying to say a while ago.
Yeah,
anyway, hey everybody.
Hey, Miss Ann.
All right, Map.
Maybe the section that they tried to bring up in '96 broke in half, but they didn't try to get the whole ship because it's in two pieces, number one, and it's so damn big that I don't think they could make it with two cranes or whatever many cranes they got out there.
How long did it take the Titanic to actually sink? Hey, Alexa, how long did it take?
2.5 hours. It was 2.5 hours.
The Titanic is said to have taken approximately...
I think it sank quicker than that.
2 hours and 40 minutes to sink.
I do know that was my favorite movie of every movie I've ever
But
watched.
you know that was fake. That was, that nothing happened like that.
Yeah, but it was a good movie.
It's a good movie, but in real life ain't nothing like that movie. There probably wasn't no love story going on while the damn ship was sinking.
Forrest Gump was a good movie.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody was running, screaming, fighting for their lives. They made that movie like that ain't real life.
I never saw it.
Everybody's still sitting there chilling and shit while the boat's sinking. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it does take a long time for a ship like that to sink. Some people say it was sabotage. Wasn't it in World War I or something?
I don't know.
Jimmy, I have a good question if we're done with this topic.
Okay, go ahead, Tina.
It's so we all can have a chance to talk, and it's the question is, if you could take one thing to a deserted island, what would it be? We'll start with you, Jimmy.
If I could take one thing to a deserted island,
one thing, just one. Mm-hmm.
I would have to have my phone
to listen
to music.
Hold on.
We're asking.
I mean, what's on the deserted island? Nothing.
Nothing, I guess. It just says the deserted island. That was the question.
All right, I'm taking a chick with me. All right, next.
A chick that peeps or a woman? All right, never mind. I'm next, I guess. I would take. Let me think for a minute. What would I take?
You take Mab.
What, are you going to save me? Well, now Jimmy's making me think I need to take a man. He's taking a chick. I need to take a man because you don't want to be bored, right? And you don't want to be alone. And I would want the opposite sex because they're stronger. So yeah, I would want a man, a strong.
Don't try to copy me. You got to come up with your own shit.
Well, no, that's smart though because it should be another person. I want a strong man though. Yeah.
Like Mab.
Like Mab.
Are you strong, Jimmy? If Jimmy's
no.
strong, take him. All right. All right. It's the Ruby Pearl's turn.
Well, I would have to take my phone because I can't live without music. So I would have to have my YouTube music.
Where's she going to plug it in? Wait a minute. Where are you going to plug it in? Don't you have to plug those in? Charger?
Yeah.
Solar power phone.
Yeah. I've got a solar pack, so.
All right.
No service out there. Oh, you don't need service if you're playing your YouTube music. Yes, you would. You'd have to have service. You'd have to have a Skylink out there.
It's Mab's turn, I think.
I'd take 20 women.
20 women. You can only take one thing, Mab.
One thing, Mab.
One boat full of women.
That's funny.
One boat full of women.
God.
I'd start my own community, and I'd be like the king of
King Mab.
You better take your wife. Crying out loud.
Uh-oh, she just looked at him. He's in trouble now. You about to get jaw surgery number 2.
All right, Ann, it's your turn.
I'd take my baseball bat so I can beat the hell out of a snake.
Oh, wow.
How do we know there's a snake on a deserted island? Maybe a snake-free island.
It can be.
A snake.
I thought Miss Ann said she's going to take her bat so she could rob somebody for their phone and their bitches.
I thought she was going to say beat the crap out of someone that came near her food or her supplies or her.
Oh, well, you can only carry one thing. You can't carry no food or supplies, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, take my bat to beat the crap out of a snake or grizzly bear or something out there.
Oh, my God.
Do grizzly bears live on deserted islands?
Like,
I thought deserted meant like there ain't no, it's deserted.
Like on Survivor.
Deserted only means there's no people on it. That doesn't mean there's no coconuts or no food. Fish.
Well, yeah, that's true too. Actually, you're right.
Take a yacht.
Wait, did you say a desert or an island?
I said a deserted island.
Oh, okay. That's much better than a
All right, Selena.
Selena.
My fishing pole.
She would take a fishing pole. You got to eat.
That's smart.
All right, Ray.
And Johnny Depp.
A fire
and Johnny Depp. A fishing pole and Johnny Depp.
What, Lorraine? What did you say?
A fire starter.
I am the fire starter. The bloody fire starter.
Because you can always make a pole with fishing line, and the bamboo string you can make fishing line. There's all kind of.
Ray sounds like she got all her Girl Scout badges. He's like, all you need is a coconut, a piece of aluminum foil, and a Skittle.
Yeah, you find fruit all over the islands. I mean, fire starter would be the number one thing.
And take my baseball bat and break up the fire starter in small chunks, so we don't waste it.
You got driftwood. You got falling down trees, limbs. You can find
still gotta cut it up. Beat it
Old
up.
turtle shells.
You got to make it last.
Yeah, but I mean, you just scour for things.
All right,
you gotta
what about
watch that Survivor movie.
What would Dumpling bring? I think she would bring Huntress.
Huntress would work, but I would actually bring a boat so I could leave the deserted island.
She would bring a boat.
Oh, that's good too. I thought you were going to say corn fritters, Dumpling.
Well, I wanted to say kitten, but Toshi told me to say boat.
Boat.
Oh.
Knife. Somebody said knife.
Oh my God. All right, I have another one. I think Jimmy will like this one.
Oh no.
What weapon of choice would you use in a zombie apocalypse? Apocalypse.
Apocalypse?
Apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse. What type of weapon would I want to use? A chainsaw.
What?
Ooh.
A
Okay,
grenade.
Sorry.
Apocalypse is where it's overrun, right? With zombies? Is that what an apocalypse is?
Yeah.
I would take a Bradley fighting vehicle with the 50 cal on top.
Okay.
A what? A what? A what? Is that a gun?
Yeah, 50 cal is a
You
gun.
said it so dang fast. All right. It was my turn, Matt.
Oh.
I'm feeling feisty. All right, so Jimmy would take a chainsaw. I'm afraid of weapons. I've never used a knife. I guess it would have to be a gun. I guess 40 Glock might work a little. I don't know.
How about some bear spray?
No,
You need an
God.
AK. You need it. Wait, I don't know if I can say that.
You can take your cat and throw it at people's eyeballs.
Oh God, those poor kitties.
Okay.
No, I'd be getting shot. If I had mace, I'd be getting shot at, Mab, before I'd have a chance.
Zombies don't shoot guns, Tina.
What? Don't shoot guns? What'd you say?
Zombies don't shoot guns.
They just eat you.
Wait a minute. How do you know? I thought they used anything they wanted to get a hold of.
No, zombies are brainless.
You need to watch.
They're slow.
Why you get to choose the weapon?
Well, new zombies are brainless. Old school zombies, they had a brain.
Weird. All right. Okay, the Ruby, what would you use? What weapon?
I would probably take a Louisville Slugger. And I'm going to head to bed. I'm really tired. So I just wanted to say goodnight. And Dolly, I sent you a message.
Okay.
On
I'll hit
Facebook.
you up later.
All right, see you later, Ruby.
All right, it says, all right, I'm going to try to get back to sleep. Y'all don't have too much fun. I hear you, Betty. Yeah, get you. I can't believe you want this.
Betty.
It's way past Betty's bedtime. She about to get up here soon.
I hope the Ruby isn't mad at me.
Why would she be mad at you, Tina?
Because I was kind of calling people out on over talking. And I know I've done it, but when it gets really out of control, I was pulling some Mabs.
You're pulling some Mabs?
Yeah.
Mab's been slacking lately. He ain't been reffing good or nothing. He just been banging us out of the bowl. Ding, ding, ding,
when
ding.
he laughs, he puts his head down. He goes,
he knows it's the truth. He's like, they got me. They got me.
oh, he already said.
Ain't nothing I can say about that. They got me.
Lorraine said her weapon. So is it Selena's turn? Selena, what weapon would you use against the zombies?
Oh, Lord, I don't know. Something to chop their head off with, I guess.
Ew.
Isn't that how you... Yeah, that would work. But isn't that how you kill them or whatever? You chop their head off?
Yep.
Cut their heart out.
No, that don't work. It's the brain. You got to go for the head.
Oh.
That's why I want to take a sword, y'all. One of those big old swords. Just like...
Yeah, katana or... Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Dumplings been watching too much Kill Bill.
I watched The Walking Dead. That one lady with the long braids with the sword.
Miss Michonne.
I don't remember.
I still didn't get a chance to watch the last few episodes. I watched Unsolved Mysteries last night. I'm gonna mute the house. Man, I'm muting you.
Look, you know how we fix that? We need to send him some plastic spoons. Where's Mrs. Mab? Bring her to the camera.
Or get him a plastic bowl.
That'll make little ticking noises.
Get him a plastic bowl. That way he hits the metal spoon up against the plastic bowl. It ain't dinging like that.
Dang, he needs his ice cream. Wait, it's Anne's turn. Are you going to bring a bat, Anne?
Damn right. I'm going to carry my bat.
It ain't nothing like late night Mab.
Yep, I
ain't making no noise.
My bat's going with me.
Okay, you said a sword. I said a
I thought
chainsaw.
sword.
Wow.
Okay, small town girl says she would take some frog poison and blow darts. Okay, that's tribal as shit right there.
All right, there we go.
I can see her now, right now, jumping out the bush naked with a blow dart.
I'm gonna take that.
Good grief.
Okay, a poison blow dart.
Okay. Oh, Mab. Yes,
I
Mab.
would bring my boatload of bitches from the island, and they'd be crazy by then, and they'd be chopping heads off for me.
Oh my God!
And all my kids that I had from all the chicks, I'd have like 40 kids too on my army.
You'd be like the Duggars then. You'd be like the Duggars, 40 and counting.
He's so funny, Jimmy. He kind of talks like you with this kind of cool slang when his wife's in bed. When his wife's in the kitchen, you're all serious, man.
He's like, all right, it's safe to talk. He's looking around, scanning the scene. He's like, all right. It's like when Debo comes up, you all quiet and shit. But then when Debo leaves, you start talking again.
My cats are fighting, y'all.
Oh, Lord. Cat
If you
war.
guys could invite any 3 people to dinner in the entire world, who would they be? 3 people to dinner.
Wait a minute. Say that again, please.
If you could invite any 3 people in the whole world to dinner, who would it be?
I'll tell you. I would go with Mike Tyson, Dana White, and Vince McMahon.
Who's Dana White?
The president of the UFC.
Wouldn't you slap Vince McMahon down?
No,
You guys are really funny.
He was kind of a punk back in the day.
I would want to pick his brain.
Wow.
That's a smart man.
A zombie?
Huh? Is he a zombie?
Yeah.
All right. I would invite Michael Pare if we were in the 80s. He was, for all those ladies in the 80s, he was, what's that guy's name with the sword that jumped through the tree? Robin Hood. Oh my God. He was drop dead gorgeous. Remember, Anne? Michael Pare? Oh God. Anyway, he's probably older now. I would invite him. and let me think. Oh,
You're just having dinner, Tina, nothing else.
Oh my God, Mab. You're such a goof. All right, let me think. I'm going to have to think. Go ahead, Mab. I can't think that fast.
I'd bring the best of the boatload of women that I brought to the island.
The best of the boatload of women.
One of the 3 best on the boat that you brought to the island. Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Unbelievable. Okay, do you prefer blondes, brunettes, redheads, black hair? What do you prefer? Or don't you care?
I don't care.
You're not partial.
As long as they're attractive.
Got it. All right, TCCT.
So you don't like unattractive women, man?
I like unattractive. I mean, yeah, as friends.
What if they have a beautiful personality?
Yeah, that could be okay.
Oh, you wouldn't be with them, and you know it. You're one of those typical men. You're a typical man.
You don't have to worry about shit like that.
What? Who said that?
Listen to Mad Law.
I did.
Do you want to go next? What 3 would you invite?
I would Stephen King.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Just to pick his brain about some books and stuff. And Sophia Loren, because she's a cousin of mine that I've never met.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
That's very cool. Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive.
I thought she died. Oh, no, it was
Why don't you meet her?
Because she lives in Italy, and I don't have the money to go to Italy.
Have her come there.
Yeah, I can see her. I can see her doing that.
That's the least she could do.
Oh, I know,
For
right?
you.
Right?
Who's the third person?
Third person, oh God, probably Johnny Depp.
That's funny. Not funny, but yeah.
They bring Amber Heard and whoop her ass.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
no.
You're so funny. Did TCC, did you already say yours?
Well, I missed it. My cat started fighting. I had to go save my little baby.
What 3 people in the entire world would you invite to dinner?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump? Good God. All right.
Donald Trump and Mab.
You
invite
Trump to dinner and
Eminem.
Oh yeah, Eminem's a good one.
Yeah.
Would you have spaghetti if you invited Eminem for dinner?
No. Then
Okay.
I just think about his mom's spaghetti, on his shirt.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Who's the third person, guys? Let me think. I don't like many people.
She's the first person she said was Trump. I met Trump. He was a nice guy. I did meet Trump. Yeah, I met him.
Where?
I met him before he was the president in Norfolk. Right after he
very,
finished. I got pictures of me and him together. I got a hat signed by him.
No.
He was an incredible man. Very
I
incredible.
want to meet Trump. He's funny.
I tell you this, for an old ass man, he has the strongest handshake of any old ass man's hand that I ever shook. I mean, when he shook my hand, he gripped that bitch like with like some. He's strong, dude. Don't let Trump fool you. He's used to counting that money. His hands are strong as shit.
They want to see the picture of you with him.
I'd have to find it.
Wow.
I'll find it and post it.
Where did you meet him?
How long?
In Norfolk, downtown Norfolk.
Wow.
Before he
Get
was
all political, Jimmy.
No, I mean, I'm not a political person. I'm just saying I met the man.
Wow. I wouldn't want to meet him.
You blocking me, Dumpling? No.
No, my daughter ran in here. Sorry.
I'm probably the only Democrat on flipping panel.
I mean, me myself, I don't get into all that stuff. That's other channels.
I mean, I don't even care. I'm not a political person. It's just him as a person. I think is hilarious. You know what I mean? It's nothing political. It's just I like him as a person. I'd invite him and Eminem, and I'm still trying to think of my third person.
Snoop Dogg.
No.
Mab.
Dumpling said no. Quick. I've never heard nobody turn down Snoop Dogg. She's like, not in my house. Not no Snoop Dogg coming up over here. They're nice too. I met Snoop. He's a fucking super nice guy.
I mean, I can have Trump and what's his name, the old guy, the president.
Biden?
Yeah, I mean, I'll have both of them. I don't care.
They probably buddies anyway.
Stalk the diapers.
Biden be slobbering on his plate and shit.
Mab.
All right, we ain't political.
Yeah, let's stop political. Ryan Upchurch,
That's not political.
Godzilla, my freaking boyfriend. I almost left him out.
Say what now? What about
Ronnie?
Ryan, forget Ronnie. We're getting Ryan Upchurch. We're getting Trump, and we're getting Eminem.
That's a weird mix. I wonder how Eminem and Upchurch would get along.
Ronnie can join Mab. He lives in the house. He don't count.
Well, I'm sure Upchurch got some spaghetti in an 87 Chevy somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so Lena said her. How about you, Ann? You've had lots of time to think about it.
Oh, I already picked them time you said it. Luke Bryan, Jelly Roll, and Drew Carey. Drew Carey is too funny. Behind the scenes, that man is super funny. When I went to Price is Right, I had a blast with him.
Jim Carrey or Drew Carey?
Drew Carey.
The little chubby guy with the glasses?
Yeah, on Price is Right.
I haven't heard of him.
He's not chubby anymore.
I like him too. It's his personality.
Yes. If you ever meet him in person, behind the cameras, that man will have you rolling laughing. Yeah. And I love me some Luke Bryan. He's a Georgia boy.
Well, I mean, you got all that money he got. It's easy to be funny.
He went to Georgia Southern, my hometown. You know?
You give me $20 million, I'll be the funniest motherfucker you ever met in your life.
You're that.
Luke Bryan, who is he? Is he a singer?
You already are, Jimmy.
I'm just saying, the right amount of money, I become even funnier.
Hey,
You know what I
Dolly,
mean?
I'm gonna get down so Short Legs can come up and tell her jokes. She said the studio's full in the back. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right,
I'll be watching y'all. I'll be watching y'all.
All right.
All right. Jimmy, let us finish this though, okay?
Okay, go ahead, Tina, take over. I'm taking a break for 5 minutes. Go ahead. It's all you.
All right. All right. So I just realized out of everyone in the world that I would have to, the second person would be Turtle King.
Hold on, Tina. Hold on. Short Legs has a turtle island mask on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh wow.
Oh,
She's about to rob us. It says Turtle Island outsmart outlast. Oh, she got now. Look, she got the Turtle Gang shirt on and the mask. She's ready to run up in a bank.
Wow.
Now we know where Short Legs gets all that money. She's really an armed robber.
Oh my God, that's
yeah.
This was from from the eggs, yeah, the turtle eggs.
Yeah, now she got the Turtle Gang.
Isn't it beautiful though? It has all sorts of flowers on it.
Awesome.
I still haven't gotten my bracelet.
See it.
It's in the mail.
See the flowers and stuff?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Oh. I like it. Now we know where she gets all the money from. She's a stick-up kid.
She's a bandit. Stick him up.
Short Legs the bandit. She's been hanging out with that B robbing people at Walmart.
No way, not me.
Oh,
I wouldn't even know how to do something like that.
Short Legs.
I wasn't raised that way.
Hey, Tina.
Oh, God.
Miss Tina, I'm going to step away. I'm going to step outside and smoke a cigarette real quick. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, cool.
All right, now take over, Tina. I'm leaving. Peace.
All right. So Michael Pare, who's probably in his 80s now, for all I know. And then, of course, Turtle King, Dolly Vision, for dinner. And the third one would be Raquel Welch. But I think she died, right? Didn't she die like just the other day, you guys? I'm not even kidding.
Died a while ago.
I thought it was 3 or 4 days ago. I thought she was really neat. But then I can't invite her if she's dead.
She was hot in that caveman movie.
Yeah. I didn't see the whole movie, but I know who you're talking about. Okay, so
I'm too young for that.
God, who would my third person be? Crap, I still can't think of a third person. Luna, do you know what 3 you would invite to dinner? You're muted.
Like movie stars or something? What was the
anybody, anyone in the whole world? 3 people you could invite to dinner.
Oh, I would love to have dinner with Trump, of course. So that's one. Johnny Depp. Everybody loves Johnny.
I don't. He really abused Amber, and she abused him.
No, it was Amber.
Oh, we're not going to get into that.
Way he slammed those cupboards and slammed his wine.
He had
down.
to defend himself.
Well, I know, but he really has addiction issues, and
Yes,
she does
now.
She does too.
Hers are worse. She was freaking snorting cocaine while she was on the witness
trial.
stand. Yeah.
Was
I mean, I'm sorry, but she was.
Wow.
I saw that.
seen people do that. You know.
I really followed that trial closely too, and I just thought it was fairly even in abuse on both sides. But we don't want to go on and on.
And then
that, probably.
Okay, so probably the third person would be Rory McIntyre, the golfer.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's neat. How about you, Dawn?
I think I would take Jelly Roll and his wife Bunny and Steve Harvey.
Oh, wow.
Because I think it would be very entertaining. It would be funny and it would be a great concert. And there would be awesome stories.
Yeah. How about you, Short Legs?
Chris Pratt, Star-Lord. Because I would like him to meet my son. And James Gunn, the writer. And I guess his wife also. And that's it.
Neat.
It would be such a laugh. Oh my gosh, it would be. I know it would be funny. Funny conversations about how the movies were written and, their accidents that they've had. Funny stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I want to change mine. Not Raquel Welch, Marilyn Monroe. She was alive. I'd really like to meet her. She had a hard life, you guys. Her mother was in an insane asylum her whole life, and she had a lot of miscarriages, and she always wanted children. I mean, it was rough. But anyway, all right. Is Jimmy back yet? Wait, Ray's back. Ray.
I have a couple jokes I could tell.
Oh, that's
Hold on. I would take Kid Rock.
Oh, yeah. That'd be a good one.
Dwayne Johnson and Kevin. I would do Trump. Yeah, I would take Trump.
Interesting. All right.
I'd take Melania.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Strawberry.
Melania rocks.
Strawberry Short Legs. Go ahead with your jokes. I'm going to call you Strawberry now.
Okay. I tried to make a wooden submarine. What happened?
It sunk. I don't know.
It didn't go down so well. Wood floats. I went to the library on A level. What level is the book about submarines on?
The bottom.
Z level.
You got it! Look below sea level.
Oh, sea level. Below sea level.
Sea, yeah. As in the ocean and as in the letter. Okay. How do you impregnate a submarine?
Kind of
Get it with a whale.
Fill it with semen.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord.
Read it 2 days ago.
Oh gosh. How advanced are the inner workings of a submarine?
Depends on which one you're in.
It goes very deep.
Oh my word.
Nobody got it. All right, whatever. Why is it so? It takes a minute, right? Why is it so expensive to make a submarine?
I don't know.
Come on.
It's the depth charges.
You don't just walk in my room.
Oh, wow.
All right, I'm done. I only had a couple tonight. All right. So what were you guys talking about? I missed some of the questions.
Deserted islands and stuff like that.
What would I pick for a deserted island? Or something
What would you bring?
What would you take to a deserted island? One item.
Oh, a lighter.
A lighter.
I would need fire to light a fire so I could cook some fish and whatever.
That would help.
Either that or a pot, because I watch all these shows and they have nothing to cook on.
Hi, Mikey. Do you want to finish?
They have nothing to cook on in some of these shows. Like they don't have a pot, a bowl, nothing.
Right. Mikey, what would you bring on an island? One thing.
He would bring his cat, Tina.
A water filter, maybe. I don't know.
My wife.
His wife. Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
Wife.
I'll be back, guys.
Oh, that's a good answer.
All right.
But I don't think it meant people.
Well,
huh?
my wife with the cat.
Okay.
I would bring SpongeBob then.
Well, I'd bring my wife with the cat.
I like that.
Hi, Mikey.
With my wife. Otherwise, I wouldn't bring anybody, and I can't live alone. I can't live alone on myself. I can't survive by myself. I'm pathetic.
All right. What is the funniest or craziest thing you've ever done? Matt, we'll start with you. Funniest or craziest thing you've ever done?
Ooh, Lord.
Oh. One time, the 3 guys tried to rush my house and break in. So I pulled my 9mm and shot at their feet. And they took off running and called the cops on me. And the dude one of the guys lived next door. So I had a camera system set up, and I saw the cops up at the top of the hill. And I had a scanner too, so I could hear what they were talking about. So I hid all my stash. And then when the cop got down to my place, I just acted all innocent. I was like, I don't know anything he's talking about, but you might want to check him, because the young lady came over here last week and complained that she had been raped by this guy. So you might want to check him for warrants. So they checked him for warrants and they took him to jail.
Wow.
That is pretty crazy. Are you done with your story, Mab, or is there more?
Are you done?
No,
I have a story.
That's it.
All right, go ahead, short legs.
Oh, I was going to say.
I have a story. When I was in West Virginia, something we did, which was crazy, was we went mudsliding. And I'm like, what's mudsliding?
Fun.
You take a tube out of an 18-wheeler tire, okay? And it rained and poured, and there was mud, coming down these mountains. You climb to the top, and you go shoot down on the tube. It's called mudsliding, and it is so much fun. I did hurt my back, though, at one point, because I bumbled over a rock. But other than that, I had a great time.
They have that in Vermont for the Oktoberfest. People get trashed. Trashed on this beer and stuff, but they go just on their body through all this mud. I've always wanted to do it. I haven't done it.
We had a big ass dam that we would slide down, spillway.
A what?
It had a dam outlet.
Dam.
It had a spillway with algae on it, and you could, with like an inch of water on it, and you'd slide down that thing so fast, and you'd hit a pool of water at the end.
All right, Anne, it's your turn. Craziest or funniest?
I was sitting there thinking, I don't even remember. Something funny or crazy. I can't think of anything.
All right, we can.
I've done a lot of funny things and crazy things, but I'm just trying to remember. You know, I've always been a jokester.
Is that Ann? Hi, Ann. How are you?
Hey, short legs, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, I've thought of all kind of things,
Hi,
or
Ann.
did all kind of things, funny and crazy, because I've always been a jokester around there. Oh, I do have one.
They heard some noises.
Mud wrestling. Did you ever do mud wrestling?
No.
No.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But in 10th grade, oh my God, this was so funny, and I've got it wrote in my yearbook. We dissected a frog. There was like a group of 3 or 4 of us to a team. We had to dissect the frog. Anyway, needless to say, our team got A minus because we did cut a vein, so we didn't get A plus. But the teacher knew I was a jokester, and so she let me keep the frog. I put him in a Ziploc baggie and I ran around the school scaring everybody. It was hilarious. I mean, and every time we have a class reunion, it gets brought up. And it's wrote in my yearbook too. It is too funny. I put in there the best thing I ever did was run around scaring everybody with a frog that was dissected. It was fun.
Wow.
It's crazy, but crazy funny.
That is crazy funny. How about you, Selena?
She may not be back from her cigarette break.
Oh, that's right. And then who's next to her there in the white?
Luna.
Oh, okay, yeah, Luna. Yoo-hoo!
Oh, I'm sorry,
wait.
what?
Oh, there you are. Who's next? Well, who's next to Luna? You guys in the white avatar thing.
Lorraine, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so.
Lorraine,
Lorraine,
turn on the names.
Are you there, Lorraine?
Yes.
What's the craziest, funniest thing or funniest thing you've ever done?
Well, the craziest thing I ever done was jump off of a bridge.
Wow.
And
I've done that myself.
And the funniest thing I've ever done. Oh man. They've been so much. I don't know. I can't think of that one. There's so many.
And guys, the update on the submarine, I've seen people asking about it in the chat. The last we heard was they heard some noises from these buoys they dropped, so they're relocating the search a little bit. They're sending it over to experts to analyze the noises they heard, but as of now, they have not been recovered.
Wow. All right, Luna, your turn, Luna.
Oh, the craziest thing I ever done. When I lived down in Franklinton, it's in my drinking years, my early drinking years. I went out. I must not have realized what time it was, but I went out to get some more beer, and I had to walk to UDF. I didn't have a car at the time. Well, so I'm out on Broad Street taking a walk through, not the nicest neighborhood now, And by the time I got to UDF, which was open 24 hours at the time, it was after 1 o'clock is, I think, the time they stopped selling beer. So I'm like, oh my God, didn't realize what time it was. So I'm walking home, and this time I'm getting paranoid. So I'm walking as fast as I can. And of course, I walked by two guys that were sitting out on the porch, and they were, they hollered at me to come over and sit down and have a drink with them. And I'm like, no, gotta go. And so I turned the corner down the alley, which I lived in, and I just booked it, started running. And I got past a couple of these big, huge, they're garbage cans that they leave out in the alley. They're like 500-gallon that residents would have out there. And they were so big and tall and bulky that the raccoons or the rats couldn't get up in it or knock them over. I opened up one of them damn things and hopped into it and heard feet running behind me because I knew they were going to chase after me. So, and then they ran by, and I sat.
Hey guys, if you ain't talking, please mute. Okay, so it ain't that weird background noise. Okay.
Where was I?
I don't know where you were at, but it was just like some weird background noise going on. It was throwing me off.
The kids couldn't find you. They were running around past
they ran
the
past the can. And so I sat in that trash can, I don't know how long, but it was a while. And then I peeked out and looked, didn't see nobody, and went home and, took off and ran home. I was like about a half a block away from my house. But I didn't think I would make it on foot with two guys chasing me. So I just hopped into one of the cans, and sure enough, they went running by.
How old were you? How old were you?
I was probably about 26 or 27.
All right.
Yeah. Those are stupid crazy things you do. And then in the long run, it's kind of funny too. But
calling it a night, Jimmy?
No. I've done so many funny things. I can't think of one. I was sitting here trying to think of. Mab got so much background. Mab, mute. Okay. I can't think of one funny thing that stands out. I just think life itself is funny. And I've done so many funny things. It would be like trying to be like, what's the craziest thing you've done? I probably ain't done it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't done yet to answer that question. The craziest thing I ever done. I got plenty of life left in me. I plan on doing a lot of crazy shit.
You told us about bar fights.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from those though. I don't go in very many bars to be bar fighting. So
what about to date? What is the craziest thing you've done to date?
To date? I don't know. I jumped off the side of this cliff one time, cliff diving, and it was pretty high up. Well, I actually fell off of it, but I will say I jumped. Okay. I really fell, but I landed in the water, so counted as a jump.
Did you slip or get pushed, Jimmy?
I slipped. I was on the side of this cliff, and it was a cliff that people jump off to go to cliff dive. And I was with this chick, and she was higher up on the cliff than me. And I was standing on by the edge, and there's a little ledge. So if you fall and hit that ledge, it would kill you. When I fell, I actually missed the ledge. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? It would have killed me. But when she was moving around, and when she did, a damn boulder fell. Okay. And it come rolling at me, a big ass rock like this big. Okay. And when it come rolling at me, I seen it, and I lifted my leg up, and it missed me. Right. But at that point, when I lifted my leg up, another rock hit me in the other leg, but it was a small one, like a small rock, but it hit me right in the damn, like the calf, not the calf, but my shin bone. And that made me slip. And when I slipped, I was falling, and I knew that ledge was there because I was standing there looking over it. So I kicked off. Like as I was falling, I kicked off the side of the mountain, and I made it over the ledge and landed in the damn water. That was pretty crazy. Okay, but it was a total accident. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be careful. You got to be careful because I'd have took that fall. Like I said, it could have cost me my life.
Wow.
Did you land head first or feet first?
I landed on my feet. I was able, when I kicked off, to maneuver, because it was a pretty good fall to get to where I went feet first into the water. I didn't belly flop or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I landed pretty smoothly.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't have any background noise, Jimmy.
It was definitely you. Like that. What is that noise?
I think he might be hitting the microphone on his earphone.
On his shirt. See how it just ended? It ain't doing it now. Take your damn mic off.
You have to stay really still with that type of microphone because we can hear every move you make. We can hear it.
Yeah,
my mic is on the iPad. It's not connected to this.
Are you moving it around?
Not really.
Not really. Take your damn hands off of it. Always touching stuff. All right. All right. Now you're good. See?
Poor man.
Are you sure? No, it's your microphone that's hooked to your ears and it's plugged into your iPhone. Your mic is on your headphone.
Remember when you were wiping your mouth that one night on dumplings? The napkin kept hitting your mic.
So there's a mic on my headphones.
Yeah, they're genius.
I didn't know that.
Poor Mab.
All right, we got somebody called Magic. We got Magic. Yeah, that's what we hear.
We can hear that.
Every time you do it.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Gotcha.
Magic Short Bus. We had somebody in the back called Magic Short Bus. And Mikey. Hey, Mikey.
Where's the short bus?
He left. Short Bus left. That had to be a troll. The Magic Short Bus. You think that's somebody, a real person?
It could be. Maybe.
And it could not be. Dumpling says, we love you so much anyway, Mavs. Don't lie to that man.
Saw that.
Pirate Radio said, Mavs a sex machine.
We do love you, Mab.
Oh my God.
Amy, that hurt.
That's what I'm talking about.
I wouldn't want that ever. StreamYard link. Some do. Right. Some don't.
My crazy thing? I was thinking, do I have a different crazy thing? And I just don't. Getting on that boat, I won't get graphic, Jimmy, but getting on that boat with those Canadians, thinking it would be a party, and it was just guys, and me, the only female, and then them picking up anchor or whatever it's called, and me floating out to probably towards Canada, was the craziest and stupidest thing I ever did. And then they started getting graphically relieving themselves on the boat in front of me and saying things, and then I was thinking about jumping off and swimming to shore because I could see the shore, but it was really, really far away. I knew not to because you know how things look closer, like you can swim it, but you really know in your gut you can't. I probably would have drowned.
I think you've told this story before, Tina.
I did, but I don't think there's anything crazier that I've done. Getting on a boat at 3 in the morning.
What about getting on YouTube and becoming a celebrity?
Oh, God, I'm not a celebrity. I'm just becoming well known.
Unwell known.
Unwell known. Yeah, but it's whatever.
Hey, Miss Tina, I'm back.
Okay. Did you do your crazy thing? No, you didn't. What's your craziest or funniest thing?
When I was a kid, I would get on my skateboard and go down to the beach because we only lived a couple of blocks from the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And I would pick out the tourists and I would tell them, for $1, I'll tell you the secret of the beach. And they would pay me $1 and I would tell them not to mess with the jellyfish. And then take off on my skateboard.
Oh, my goodness.
How much did you make a day?
I don't know. I never really paid that much.
I might use that now. I live right near the beach. I mean, hey, look.
I might use
For $1,
It
I'll
was a
tell
lot
you
of
the
money,
secret of
though.
the
I mean,
beach.
the 10-year-old, it was a lot of money.
If you get stung by a jellyfish, don't really pee on it. Give me my $1.
No, I would tell him not to mess with it. And sure enough, later in the day, when me and my friends would actually be at the beach, we would see the same idiot with one of the lifeguards, which was usually one of my cousins,
Wow.
getting peed on
I
because
used
they had
to
fish.
I used to sell night crawlers.
You sell
And
night
I had a
crawlers.
helmet with a flashlight and a bucket around my neck, and I'd collect them at night on the golf course. And then I'd sell them to the fishermen for the lakes across the street. I was like 7.
Did you make pretty money?
Yeah.
It was nice and green.
It was nice and green. Jimmy, I just thought of something. You could literally now say, I'll tell you where to look for the dolphins for $1. People would
I'll
probably
tell you where to look for. You know what? I just put out the mystery box on buydollysoap.com. There's a mystery box for sale. When you buy it, it's a mystery what you get.
Wow.
How much is it?
Go look at it.
That's
You
pretty
give it to
cool.
Mab for 50% off.
Senior citizen discount, right, ma'am?
It's a mystery. It's a mystery box. It
That's
says
what I
Dolly's
was.
mystery box.
Senior
Probably like a
citizen.
clown inside or something.
When you open it,
a clown.
something cool jumps out.
A drunken clown
A drunken clown jumps out
with a knife.
Jumping bean.
No.
Oh, Jimmy, are you making that up? Something's going to jump out of the box? I mean,
No, I'm just saying it's a mystery box. I don't know what's in it.
oh.
BuyDollySoap.com mystery box.
Jack
Also,
in the
we
Box,
have.
isn't it?
I think we have like 15 Turtle Gang bracelets left. So, guys, if y'all want a Turtle Gang bracelet, y'all better get them in quick because we don't got many of those left.
Okay, so
I saw you
have a
shipped my.
question. I have a question, Mab, again. When Lori bought me that egg the last time, thank you, Lori. Instead of getting another soap, I wanted the pink Summer Wells bracelet thing. Do you know if that was sent to me instead of soap, Jimmy?
You said Mab.
Oh, we don't have a pink Summer Wells bracelet. We have a purple one, but I'm not positive. I'd have to check with PJ and stuff.
Oh, okay. That's what I wanted. You had said on the show, we'll send you something of equal or whatever thing, and I just want the bracelet of Summer Wells. That's right, it's purple.
Yeah, it's purple, and it says Summer Wells on it, and it has 1-800 TBI fine. I think I might have one around here, Tina, if you didn't get sent one.
Okay, I don't know.
But most of those got all sent out. But I do have about 15 Turtle Gang bracelets left, or something like that.
Okay, I ordered.
My soap and my hoodie got sent out.
Look at that. What is that? Does that say Turtle Gang? Turtle Gang! Turtle Gang!
I ordered one for
Turtle
$10.
Gang.
I paid for it. I
With
paid
a little turtle on it.
I got mine. You ain't official yet. Look. Boom. That's what the Summer Wells one looked like, Tina, right
I
there.
just got it today.
Yeah.
You just got it today? Oh, yeah. I see a bunch of people.
Paper cut. You should get it today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I even have on the Green Turtle Gang one, I have my confirmation number and everything. Okay. Confirmation number.
She done wrote it down. She takes notes.
Yeah.
Tina.
All right. Good to know. Maybe it's there. Well, when you have a stroke, you have to take notes.
You don't have a stroke?
I did 2 years ago.
I noticed that you've gotten much better from when you first came on here.
My memory or my tremors?
Your memory.
Oh, God, no, it's bad. I can forget.
No, it's
30
definitely
seconds
improved.
later. Well, my long term is fantastic, but I can literally put something in the oven and tell myself I'm not going to forget and forget. But what's scary, you guys, is when I
Turn the
forget.
house down.
Yeah, I know. I burnt the pizza today.
You better get a timer.
Pizza. What's scary is that not only do I forget what I'm forgetting, but I have no idea what it is. Is it a pencil? Is it a food? Is it a name? That's what scary.
Tina, you can get an Alexa and you can tell Alexa to remind you things at certain times and it'll do it. You don't have to write everything down. They'll just remind you.
I have Alexa. I have that little orange round one.
Okay, then you go Alexa like this. Hey, Alexa, remind me in 20 minutes that I need to take Paper Cut Tina off the panel.
Jimmy, Dolly.
Okay, there you go. It's going to remind me in 20 minutes.
Does it beep? Does it beep?
And then it'll come up and be like, hey, it'll be like, is this a reminder? It'll just let you know.
But does it say my name and stuff? Will it say take Paper Cut Tina off the panel in 20 minutes?
Yep.
Is that what it say?
Yeah, it'll say what I told it.
Oh, wow. All right.
Tina, you don't have a timer on your oven?
I know.
No, I do. I do. Not on my oven, on my microwave. But we can't hear it half the time because I'm usually darn well in here. I have to be careful. I've boiled eggs before for egg salad, and the water's been down to God knows what. And I've been in a kitchen fire. It's shit scary. Yeah.
Go to Walmart or one of them home goods stores and buy you one of those little timers.
Yeah.
I got one.
You just put a timer
It's
on
a
your
loud
phone.
bell, and you take it with you into your room. So
Right, there you
She
go.
has to remember to set it first.
Oh my God. I have a little silver, I have a little clock timer thing that my mom sent my son, and he didn't want it. And I thought maybe I should take it with me to Tennessee because I didn't know if, I don't know, like, does my phone automatically change time? Like when I go to Virginia in August, is it just going to automatically change time?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm on a flip phone. Remember, I'm on a little Verizon flip phone.
You need to get yourself a phone, woman.
No.
Smartphone.
No.
Yeah, they'll
will
give you a
eventually.
smartphone.
You being on government help, you can get a free service and free phone. You can get
I know.
a smartphone. Get one. It's so much better. Of course, I pay a bill for mine. I don't get government help. Well, I do. I get food stamps, $23, whoopie doo. But still, I still pay, a phone bill. But I did buy me a smartphone a long time ago, but you can do that, and therefore, you could. It's so much easier and so much better in the flip phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that eventually. This is a thing. I'm on my mother's family plan, and once I'm taken off, I can never be on it again. And she pays $10 a month for me. That's it. And so I know I can get a government nice whatever phone, right? And not have to pay anything monthly. But I have a friend here anyway that had to order 3 of them. They kept breaking down, and I was like, God, I'm not going to deal with that. So that's why for now I'm just doing my little flip phone. That's the only, it doesn't mean mine would break down, right?
Tina is from the back in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's in like the 20s.
She's still in the 20s.
Oh my God.
You know what, Tino, you know what I did? I'm going through Consumer Cellular.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I also bought my phone from them. So until my phone was paid off, I was only paying like $40 a month. Now my phone's paid off, it's $25 a month. Or you can get it cheaper. You can get it cheaper too. I've got more what do you call that?
Data?
Yeah, I got more data. But yeah, at one time I was only paying 20 a month.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
And they let me pay my phone off. So, and it was still reasonable.
Yeah.
It was,
I'll have to look into it sooner than later because my mom's getting up in years. I mean, to me, 80s is kind of getting up there. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Yeah.
What is a baby?
Thank you for all.
Check into what we said about the government smartphone or whatever it's called. I don't really know. what it's all called and how you can go about doing it.
Well,
I've been told
on
I could, but I'm fine with what I got going on, as far as my smartphone and my service. The bill is a little hefty on my budget, but I mean it's okay. I like it, and I'm happy with it. I got good service and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, and
smartphone.
you
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
What?
honey. I was gonna say you probably spend a lot of time on your computer and with your phone and stuff, so it's worth what you pay.
Yeah. See, I've got two phones here because I've got one which is regular phone, talk to people and stuff, and then I got my old phone. The volume went out on it, so of course that's why I had to buy the new one. So on my old one is where I keep, my accidents group on it. And when there's a wreck or something, I can go pick up that phone. And being that I have posted so many times there street names, it automatically comes up the street name time I put a letter or two in. So that's
Oh
somebody
yeah.
you got.
You should
And then
go filming those wrecks, Ann.
what now?
Go film those wrecks.
Shoot, no, I ain't leaving this house going to Rex. I don't care about them that much. I'm gonna sit right here. I'm not wasting
Must
my
be
gas on.
good content for your channel.
Well, no, because I don't allow pictures on there. Because if you stop and think about it, I've got over 25,000 people on that group, and I think the last check several days ago was 25,507 people on there. So,
I was talking about your YouTube channel.
No, I can't be doing that either because, just like I said, I have a lot of respect for people. If, say, for example, your wife gets in a wreck and somebody posts a picture of her car on there, what you gonna do? You're gonna panic, grab your keys, and haul buggy there. So you might get in an accident because your adrenaline's 900 miles above, and you're shaking, you're scared, you're not paying attention. You're just trying to hurry up and get there to the accident.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't allow pictures on my group, and because and come to find out, when I do post an accident, one of my members comes in the comments later on, might not be that same day, night, might be the next day, and say, "Hey, that was my brother," or "That was my mom and my stepdad," and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't allow pictures on there at all of wrecks, and
Gotcha.
I really don't like pictures of fires either. Of a house, because I've already got the street name there, and then if you go and put picture of the house and it's one of them big old fancy houses, well, you got those thieves out there that's going to sneak up there and try to steal whatever they can salvage out of there. So I really don't like that either. I try not to put too much.
Where do you post? Just the location, or you just posted there was an accident and the location?
Yeah, I try not. I don't really like putting street names, but I have to, because it's I don't want people going in that area.
Hey, real quick, not to cut you off, Miss Ann, but I want to give a quick shout out to Allison for ordering a Turtle Gang bracelet. Thank you, Allison. I just seen your order come through. All right, go ahead, Miss Ann.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So yeah, I just don't. I'm real careful because of the fact, I protect my members and their families. I just let them know, people know where a wreck is, and And it's my, neighborhoods. I don't really put. There was a couple today in a couple of different neighborhoods wrecks, and it's not on the main road. If it's on a main road where it's heavily traveled, yeah, because people are traveling that road and they get angry, which I can't blame them, sitting in backup traffic, and especially if it's a fatality, it's going to end up getting shut down. And then what are you going to do? You're stuck. There's nowhere to turn around or nothing. So I try to give a heads up, time it comes over, and let everybody over my scanner and let everybody know where wreck is. And I've had tons of people come on and say thank you because I was about to go that way, and I don't want to get stuck in it, and so forth and so on. So it's a good group. It's private, because I get these foreigners over there that want to come in and join the group, and now all they want to do is come in there and scam and hack people, and I'm not having that. So that's why I have the group private, And the reason why I know is because you have to answer the questions, where are you located, what city and state. And you put I could tell by the name in the first place, so I just try to do local, let local people, join. So it's a good group. I've had it for 4 years. I've won best of best local Facebook page now 2 years in a row for it. So I just got my new plaques.
That's cool.
Yeah, I just got my new plaques.
From the mayor?
No, we have this contest here in by one of the local magazines, and they do best of Savannah, and so people go in there and nominate their doctor's office, the grocery store, bar, restaurant,
Oh, okay.
and
That's pretty cool.
the TV stations. Yeah, and somebody, they do best local Facebook page and or Facebook group, whatever. And somebody nominated me 2 years in a row, and then you go in there for 2 or 3 weeks and vote every day for that particular one with the most votes. You win. And I got a plaque. I got 2 plaques: best local website and best local. Hold on, and I'll show it to y'all real quick.
Hell was that?
I'm sorry, that was me. I forgot I wasn't muted. I was playing with my cat.
I thought it was
rubbing
a real
his belly.
dog. Someone's dog.
Sounds like a dog.
Here they are.
No, I was purring.
Ah.
See down at the bottom, 2023.
See.
That's hard to see, but
Wow.
Come on, Dolly. These
that's
things
really
are
cool.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Dolly, can you put Ann up on the big screen for a second?
He's away from his
Is he
computer.
there? Oh, okay. He's away.
Oh,
when he comes back, you have to hold him up.
Yeah, those are hard to see, sweetie.
So yeah, I'm very proud of them. I'm real
You
proud
go,
of
Miss
them.
Ann.
Thank you, thank you.
That's cool.
I'm very proud of them. The other 2 is in the other room. I can't get to them right now from last year. That was same thing. Best local Facebook page and best all around Savannah resident. So I won there. I beat the mayor.
Did you really? Good
That's
for you.
Honest to God, I did. I beat the mayor. He was in that best all around Savannah resident, and I beat him. But he and I are friends. He comes to the awards party, and we shook hands, and he said, "You deserved it." And I said, "Well, thank you." So It was pretty cool. That was last year. He wasn't there this year. I don't even know if he got nominated for anything this year. But the party was May the 18th, and something happened to the place that did the awards. Something happened there that it was going to be a delay because something tore up or what. I don't know exactly what. So a whole bunch of us didn't get our plaques. And they finally called me about a week ago and said, your plaque's ready. So I went downtown. Matter of fact, it was last Wednesday. After I got through with my PET scan at the hospital, I went over there and picked up my plaques. So,
Okay, I got an update on the submarine.
Uh-oh.
Got stop signs in the chat that say the bangs, the sonar picked up, came back negative for the sub.
Oh, man.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
God, I feel like crying.
That is so sad.
Wow. That's sad. You guys, let's do
you
another
think those
question.
people that get on those subs and they sign that waiver and I don't think they really know what they're getting into, especially a 19-year-old kid. If I was a father, I would not take the 19-year-old. He doesn't have
I know.
the
Why did he take his son?
He doesn't have the
Oh my
mental
God.
capacity to make that decision at 19.
Sad.
I would have made the decision for him to stay.
Mab, you know what
Because
I
they're
keep
rich.
thinking of?
They think they do though, Mab, because they're 18 and older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In California, I went to Disneyland in California, and they have a sub there, a submarine. Have you ever been on that?
I've
No.
heard of that.
No. Okay,
I
well,
stay away from Southern California.
I took my California relatives on, and I said, "You're going. Come on with me. Well, only once." And man, I was actually a little scared when they locked it up. I'm like, "Oh
Was
no!"
it in the ocean or
No,
in the pool?
it's under a
No,
big
it was
pool.
just in a big pool, and then I was disappointed that everything was fake. It was like fake fish. It was all fake.
Oh, I didn't know the fish were fake. I did that too when I was 19. Yeah.
If you ever want to see a really good aquarium, go to Monterey Bay Aquarium. Really awesome.
All right, I have a question.
My son loves
that can
aquarium.
cheer us all up a little bit, maybe. What is the craziest bet that anyone's ever made? Craziest bet. I've never made a bet, so I'm going to pass.
I got one.
Okay. What is it, Matt?
I went into a little casino up in Tahoe with $5. And I turned that $5 into $600. And I came out, and it had been snowing. It had been snowing, so I looked in the parking lot, and every car looked the same, all covered with snow. So I just walked to the cabin that we were renting, which wasn't very far away, with my $600.
Wow. Okay. How about you, Luna? Have you made a crazy bet ever? You're muted.
Did you say crazy? I'm sorry, I'm right in a coughing spell. Oh, did you say bet or sex?
Yeah, bet.
Okay.
You're thinking sex, but she said bet.
Oh, will you knock it off, man?
I could have sworn she said sex.
Bet. Matt's thinking sex. So you guys think I'm the dirty one? He's pulling all tonight. Yeah, it's proof.
I'm just an old man, Tina.
Well,
You're double trouble.
It's an old pawpaw.
You and Mab are double trouble.
Wait, who's you and Matt? What do you mean?
You, Tina?
No.
Tina and Mab are double trouble.
Yeah.
They read each other's dirty minds.
I know.
Yeah.
He wants me on his show. I don't know what that's going to be. Not his show. his video. Why did you ask me, are we friends? Why did you ask me that?
What do you mean?
The other night, after you asked me if I wanted to help you with your true crime or whatever, so you don't get kicked off Turtle Island.
Right.
You said, you very calmly, seriously said, are we friends, Tina?
On Facebook, I meant.
Oh, God. I thought your wife was thinking like, I don't know, like the way you said it, I was thinking like, are people getting like, I mean, God. All right. Well, that's
My wife trusts me, and I trust my wife. We don't worry about that shit.
Here it reminded me.
I don't either.
Alexa just reminded me. It said, "Hey, take paper cut." It said,
Get off the chat.
Paper cut team off the panel
Am I going to be earthquake?
in an hour.
Okay. In an hour. That means in 1 hour, he's going to have us all go down because he knows I'll cry.
It reminded me. It said, "Rewind 20 minutes. Take paper cut Tina down."
All right.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, God. That's funny. Has anyone else made a bet? I haven't bet on a horse, a dog, nothing.
Not me.
I bet on a horse. I think it was number 5. It was a long time ago. I bet $20 and I won 250.
Oh my God, that's cool.
So
I've always made money gambling, but
wait, what was the
I don't
horse's
do it very
name?
often.
I could never remember now.
What? You won all that money and you can't remember the horse's name?
No.
Number 27.
I think it was in 2000.
Wow.
Number 5. Yep.
I bet on some horses before.
Did they win? Probably not.
A few times they won. Sometimes you bet them to lose.
What? You do?
You can bet all different ways.
Wow, I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? You can bet horses to lose? What? That's weird.
Well, the odds would be in your favor because only one winner.
That's true.
Yeah.
Lots of losers.
That's
It
interesting.
just depends on what the odds are.
Okay. How about you, Selena? Did you say you had a crazy bet?
Well, when I was in college, I used to race my T-Bird, and I won an 83 Monte Carlo.
Did you do a pink slip race?
Oh, yeah, always.
What?
Always did pink
slip. What's a pink slip race?
That's the title to the car.
for the
So whoever wins the race gets the other guy's car.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. So the car you won was the one you raced, and you won the race. Oh, and you got it was a guy?
Yeah.
You beat a guy.
Oh, wow.
He was one of the football players on the team that I went to college at.
What were you driving, Selena?
A 78 T-Bird.
Yeah, there you go.
God. Was he upset with you? Besides
Oh,
being
yeah.
embarrassed?
He was pissed off.
What happened? How'd you get the car? Like what? You just walk over and get in
It's
it?
an unspoken rule that when you get into a drag race for pink slips, they have to honor it, and there's witnesses.
Yeah, he knew beforehand that he was racing for pinks. He just didn't think I would win because I was driving a 78 T-Bird.
Right. He didn't want
dude, I keep my car up, and I was a racer back then anyway, so.
A racer.
You were?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Hey, look, guys, I'm getting ready. It's about that time for me to turn into a pumpkin. So I want to thank y'all for coming up here tonight. Paper cut, Tina, Miss Ann,
Thank you.
Short Legs, Don, Selena, Mab, Luna Moon.
Thanks, you guys.
Good night, everyone.
Peace out.
Y'all have a
good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Thank
night.
you for
everyone.
having
Peace.
me
Thank you,
up.
Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy.
Later.
Bye-bye.
All right. Let's get. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody coming by tonight, hanging out. I'm going to try to get me some sleep. I got some things I need to do in the morning. And lately, I ain't been getting my lazy ass up. right? I was supposed to do it today and I didn't do it, right? So I got to get up in the morning, clean off the back of my truck. I had to go pick up some things. So I got stuff on the back of my truck, so I can't do it without unloading the truck. And if I sleep all day, I won't get that done. Okay. But thank you for everybody that came by. Don't forget, you can check out my merch, buydollysoap.com, t-shirts, soap, body washes, and we have a mystery box that I just added up there. Make sure you guys check that out. We have like 15 more Dolly, the bracelets left, so get them while you can. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some true crime. All right. Peace.